I'm trying to start the recording. It's recording now. Hey y'all, welcome back, huh?
Oh, sorry. Hey y'all, what's up?
Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Two Scrippers, One Pull. Here I have my lovely manager, Tal.
And that's Big Tal for those that don't know.
Oh, period, Big Tal. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Traffic was an ass, you know. If you live in the DMV area, DC is a bitch.
Very much so.
But
very much so.
I made it here safely.
Did you take your shot already?
You didn't take yours, did you?
Okay.
Oh, she should have called me out like she
Should I
took
call?
hers. Look at that. Cheers to a great episode.
Yes! Also, this table, I forgot. You be cheating on shots.
I was looking at you like, oh my god.
The way my laptop sits on the table, it picks up all the noise. I don't know. I really don't know if that mic works. If you're watching this, it's for show.
Don't tell them that.
Well, you kind of already snitched, so we're here now.
I gotta hide the mic.
No, you still got. You gotta use it because when I edit it for clips, you gotta look like you're.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like that.
I'm gonna tap in this shot, you guys. We can't sponsor nobody, but she got this from.
I got it from Nashville. I fucking love Nashville. Have you ever been to Nashville?
No, I have family that's like lives there, but I never, like I said, been on adult life party in Nashville. I know.
It's amazing. The first time I went to Nashville, we got off the plane.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
It's a.
I'm gonna let that sit there and marinate.
That's gonna make it worse. You gotta take it to the face and get it over
Oh,
with.
that stressed me out a little bit. I had to just sip my wine. Y'all see, Kia got me some wine.
Yeah,
She got me some wine. Taylor Port.
Yeah. This is now the third Taylor Port episode. Ever since I've been recording at my house, it's just been Taylor Port. Cause Tori she don't got a bar.
Okay.
And so for me, the only drink that I really have open is this, and then that shot. So that's like a there's a whiskey distillery, because you know Tennessee is whiskey. Mm-hmm. There's a whiskey distillery on Broadway downtown, and they have specialty wines. Mm-hmm. And so the only reason why I bought that one, it mixed really well with hot toddies.
I believe it.
It was so good because the first time I went to Nashville, it was in like March. And then I ended up going again the next year in January, and I had the hot toddy. I was like, oh, this is popping shit.
I can see that being good because it's like a honeysuckle flavor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really good. That's actually, it is. It's honeysuckle.
That was good.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
So I had went back and tried to order it, but I didn't realize that it was seasonal. So they were like, I mean, you can still buy the drink, but we can't make you the drink.
That's one thing about Nashville, I mean, like the distilleries out there, if you find like amazing flavor, they're all like seasonal. So it's like it's hard to kind of get that. Once it's seasonal, it's hard to get it.
Yeah, but Nashville is so much fun. Like we went to this winery, and we were waiting for them to set up our private session, and so we had 2 wine slushies each, and then we went back. And you know, normally you've been to tastings before, right?
I actually haven't. I know, right?
I love going to wineries. It's
like sidebar, I was supposed to go to one, right? Me and my friend, we said we're gonna try 2. Why we both go to the different ones? So I'm in Virginia and she's a DC winery. I'm like, bro, we said we're gonna start in Virginia first and then go into DC. So we actually went to the winery, the district winery that you used to work at.
City winery or district winery?
City winery.
City winery is so ghetto.
Wait, I don't know.
I don't.
One in Southeast?
Southeast? Is it near the wharf or is it maybe that's district?
Okay.
City winery was just off of New York Avenue. Girl, it was ghetto.
Oh.
It was ghetto.
Now that she's telling me what City winery she was at, I went to a comedy show there.
I went. So before I started working there, I had went to a jazz show there, and it was really nice. The food was horrible. And then when I had started working there, I didn't realize that it was the same place. But I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. And I was a tasting room attendant. Y'all, I didn't do shit but sit in the fucking corner and fucking. I literally, the company iPad, when I would get it to see any reservations, I started out on level like 32 for word search. By the time I started working there, girl, I was on level 300.
Oh yeah,
I sat there for hours.
I believe you.
Doing word searches.
I believe you.
But yeah, it was so ghetto. I remember one day.
My mom's calling again.
Hey, mama.
You okay?
I promise this is the last time.
What's up?
Them?
No.
I don't got no pants on, y'all. That's why I have on.
Don't worry. I don't think they have the ones that I like. So that's
love
okay.
Blankets.
What
If you ever want to get me anything,
It's like a regular
of course
brown
I always
one.
take money because money rules this world.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
I love socks. I love fuzzy blankets. I love mugs. Oh my god, I love drinking tea.
Okay.
What else is one of my favorite things? Always a gift card to an art store, So just in case you need an idea of what to gift me for any reason, those are some things. Candles. I like candles. My favorite scent is lavender. Am I giving y'all too much? I might be. But there also might be somebody out there who's like, I love Kia and I just want to worship her and
Thank you so much,
her
though.
and make sure she's so happy. So
Love
if
you.
that's you.
Peace.
You can do that by buying me some of those things. My birthday. I'm a Virgo. I'm not going to tell you my birthday because people are crazy, but I'm a Virgo.
And I am a Gemini. And people think Geminis are two-faced psychos. I want to tell you this right now. We're not. We just have two sides. It's that nice, sweet, lovable side, and then it's that just don't fuck with me side. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get to that don't fuck with me side, then you have that Gemini. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of my friends say I'm actually like the best.
Okay, two things. Your mic might actually work.
Oh, you heard me?
I can hear you, but I don't know if it's like, because I have it feedback in my ear so I can see. Like, those sound they're crazy. I still haven't figured this out. Y'all don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't.
We're just gonna keep doing shit until it come out right.
But I don't know if it's like I'm picking up the echo just because you're talking or if it's truly coming out the mic. But it sounds like it's coming out the mic. But the second thing.
It could be the echo.
Yeah,
Probably. I like something
The second thing is, this whole time I thought you were a Cancer.
Really?
Yeah. So I was
really
that you just said that.
Really?
I thought you were a Cancer.
Out of all these years, Kia's known me. Except my birthday with me in fucking June. Twice. She spent my birthday with me twice.
I promise you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of close to that mark, so I can see that. Huh?
A cusp, that means you're like on the
No. I'm 16th. I think the line is at 21st or the 20th.
Oh, okay.
So like I'm in that week, but no, I'm not claiming a Cancer. Cancers are, they're sweet. They're very sweet, but y'all too much to take care of. Oof.
Yeah, I had a Cancer, man. He, fucking Tinder, man.
Okay, really quickly. Okay. Let's get into a quick questions about this. So, everybody remembers those Tinder eras when you was like, you kind of want to date somebody, and it was crazy how Tinder went to a dating app to a fuck app.
Yeah.
Like at that point, you just went on Tinder to find somebody to fuck that night, and that was it. So, you said you've done Tinder before.
Yeah, I've done Tinder twice with two different intentions both times.
But let me ask you this: what was your wildest link up with somebody you met on Tinder? If you did meet somebody off of Tinder, met them in public.
Yeah.
Let's hear about that. How was that incident? Or what happened?
I got catfished.
Ooh, tell us more.
I already told them.
Oh, I'm late to the party.
She don't be listening. It's cool though.
What kind of manager am I?
Well, in your defense, you got hired 2 weeks ago.
I gotta catch up a little bit.
Well, but I guess I'll just tell the story about the guy that I just brought up.
Mm-hmm. Might be dangerous. That's okay.
No, probably.
For those who just don't know what happened to why she laughed at me, I gotta tell y'all this because So y'all see, I didn't finish my shot, right? So I poured my shot into my Taylor port.
That's what I be doing, but you did it so smoothly.
It's called a ghetto sangria.
Whoever works with Taylor Port, hit me up. I've been on a Taylor Port wave lately. Oh, did I ever show y'all this bottle? This big. Where's the bottle? That big ass bottle. That would require me getting up, and I don't got pants on. But just know that bottle big as shit, y'all. That bottle is big.
I think it's more than a gallon she has.
Oh yeah, it only was like $16. That's why I bought it.
But actually, I think we should have did that.
Oh, probably.
With the honeysuckle, it's actually really good.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm, that's what I was like. You want to try some actually?
Yeah. Thank you.
Like I thought it was gonna be like a crazy.
She's a bartender, y'all.
You know, hit me up in my study.
Oh.
Like it's strong, but
it's strong for sure.
Like you do one of these.
Now have on your ass.
Just one.
So Tinder, this dude, I'm gonna just go ahead and say his name because it's a Justin, and Justins are there's 3 names on this earth that like if a nigga introduce himself and be like, this is my name, run for the fucking hills.
And what are the 3 names?
Justins, Mikes, and Gregs. I will say though that I'm very biased about the Greg part.
Yeah.
Only because that's my dad's name. I'm like, fuck that man. But
all the names you've named, those are the ones that actually I
Justins
got
are the worst. I have 3 Justin stories.
Oof.
I have 3 Justin stories, and they're all just one of them. It was like me and Dixie were out of the club one night, and I was talking to him, and his friend was talking to Dixie, and they left. And this one dude that we were with, like, he just got to tweaking, and he was talking about shooting people, and, like, went to his car and got a gun. So me and Dixie, like, what the fuck? So we were texting the dudes, and, you know, Dixie told the dude she was talking to, like, yeah, you know, we almost got shot. He's like, damn, do you need me to come back, blah, blah. I told this man I almost got shot. He said, damn, glad we left. What? And then the next time, because these are the Ultra Bar days.
He could have said, damn, y'all good. Like, that's all he had to, like, say too much. All he had to say was, like, bro, y'all good. Like, he had to play Captain Save a Hoe. Just, damn, you good? Y'all straight? Y'all safe? All right, good night.
No,
he could have kept
none of that.
like,
he's like, I'm glad I saved me. Sorry about you, but I'm safe. And I'm at home. And then, the next time we went to Ultra Bar,
let me ask you this.
Face.
Okay, before this incident happened, have you and Justin ever had sex before?
No, I met him that night. So this is your first impression.
Okay.
Like, well, I mean,
I think it's not as bad. Now, it's not as bad because
if you're trying to holler at me and I tell you I almost got shot,
but
and your response is like, damn, glad.
Okay, let me ask you this. Would it be worse if that was somebody that you actually knew and you were having sex
absolutely.
with, and they said that, or somebody you met 10 minutes ago and they said that? What's more gonna get you tight? Like you're gonna be angry about? Because that's a immediate red flag. You're like, okay, I'm good with him. But somebody that you already had sex with, you talking to, and he like, damn, I'm gone. Like, what's worse? That's for real. So I give my man Justin, just that one Justin. You get a little slide. I ain't gonna do you like that because you just met her 10 minutes ago and it was like, shit, I'm glad I'm alive. And shit.
But then, so I never texted him back. But then, like, you know, we was in.
That nigga said, damn, God left. That is so fucked up. That is so fucked. I'm sorry. Okay.
And then the next time I saw him at Ultra Bar, like, he was really in my face and confused as to why I wasn't giving him time. So that's one Justin. The other Justin,
I got strong at the bottom.
he burnt me. He gave me an STD. It was curable. Y'all, make sure y'all get tested. AHF.org. They do free testing. It is extensive. The first time you go, you got to fill out like a whole bunch of shit. But it's free testing. AHF.org. They have places all up and down the East Coast. If somebody happens to be listening to this from not the East Coast, I don't know. But go to a clinic. Google is your best friend.
Side note, what she brought up. It's very important to always get tested. Even if you have a relationship with somebody, sometimes, you can't trust. You cannot. You can trust the other, but people are still human, and people are still going to do what they want to do at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. So, to make sure you're safe, just always get tested.
Please,
relationship or not, always.
Please. Every
message. Sorry, go.
Sorry. Every 3 to 6 months, whether you are with a partner or not, because the first time I got an STD, unfortunately, I'm very grateful that the times that I have gotten one, they have been curable.
Right, 100%.
And so I'm very grateful for that. The first time I got an STD, girl, And like growing up, my mom was always very adamant about sexual health. So I knew about like STDs, I knew about protected sex, I knew about just all of that.
Right.
So the first time that I had got an STD, it was chlamydia. And I'm sitting here thinking I had a yeast infection because I was prone to yeast infection.
Like hot dog.
It's okay, because I burped too.
I was like,
Y'all, we just crushed some.
Kia made us some big ass glizzies.
I'm telling you.
I could not. I had to eat before we recorded. I was like, ooh, I'm just looking at her like, okay, I'm just like, ooh, damn, hope she don't smell.
I like kind of turned, was like, I hope she don't smell it.
And the wine with the Taylor Port mixing with it.
It's crazy over here. Y'all be glad y'all are behind the camera or behind these damn headphones. So yeah, like I was prone to yeast infections, and I used to go to the doctor and just be like, yeah, yeast infection. Like y'all can still run y'all tests and stuff, but like go ahead and give me the antibiotics,
right?
You know. So I go, and this is when I was in Towson, and like I had to keep switching insurance, so it was just easier for me to go to the ER. So I went to the ER. I told them what it was. You know, they had me all spread up, open and shit. And they did their tests, and they prescribed me the medicine, and I went about my day. So I'm sitting in class, my phone get the ringing. The fuck? Calling me. But I'm in class, so I was like, okay, I'll get back to it later. So after class, it's a voicemail from a doctor saying like, yeah, you need to call me. I'm like, bitch, call you.
Those are the most nerve-wracking calls you get. Because they always tell you when you get tested, if I don't call you, you're good.
Yeah.
But I call you, that's the problem.
So, but even still, I was just like, this is weird.
Right.
But like, you know. So I called her back, and she's like, yeah, so I just, you know, like, do you have a bunch of partners? And I was like, no, I'm just one person. And she's like, okay, well, you need to talk to your partner because unfortunately you have chlamydia. I'm like, what you mean? Like, what? So she's just telling, you know, she's like talking to me, and she's like, you know, make sure you talk to your partner and figure out, make sure they get tested, But in my head, I'm just like, well, I ain't been cheating.
Right, so,
but I was just so in love. I was like, ain't no way that nigga cheating on me. Like, in that year, that's when I really was like peak delusional. I was living in an all-girls residence hall on campus. So I was just, in my head, I was like, well, I'm not cheating. It ain't no way that nigga cheating.
Right.
Girl, I called Dixie. We're on the phone for like 20 minutes trying to compute how I got chlamydia.
Right.
It wasn't until a week later that I was like, okay, this nigga probably cheated on me. But initially, me and Dixie had me convinced that some bitch on my floor had chlamydia, sat on the toilet, dripped some cum on the seat, and then the little cum bugs just like fucking crawled up my coochie. You know, and then even when I told, like, I was nervous to tell him because I'm like, he's gonna think I cheated.
Because you're gonna feel at fault. That's crazy as women how we do that.
Yeah, and I was like, and then, you know, when I finally said it to other people, they were like, yeah, you know, he probably cheated. Till this day, he swears he didn't cheat, but I'm like, that's questionable, because then he gave me 2 more STDs and swears he never cheated.
Let me ask you this: what if he was cheating on you with a man? That's probably why he couldn't tell you or confess why he was cheating. Because I don't know why. Maybe it's a Taylor Port in my mind. But I'm playing devil's advocate a little bit. Because eventually, if this is happening to me and I'm getting stuff, I'm catching the STD, and you're just like, I'm not cheating, nigga. Come on.
Yeah.
So, are you trapped in the closet?
I have commentary on that it could be a possibility.
You thought about that before?
I'll talk to you about it off camera. There's some information that I found out.
The Taylor Port said.
But Intel has told me that being in the closet might actually be a thing. So, in terms of particular to that person. So, I really
like I said, because anytime somebody just deny that hard like that, it's like it's deeper than it is a woman. Sometimes it's something that you're battling with yourself, that you're not comfortable even confessing something that's hurting me. So that's why my mind immediately went there.
So there was the one Justin that gave me gonorrhea, and he was so dirty, girl. Like, literally, I had woke up probably 2 days later, and I thought I had the flu. I was already going to get routinely tested,
right?
And I wasn't showing symptoms when I went to go get tested. But I started feeling sick, so I went to the ER. Mm-hmm. The day that I went to the ER, that's when I got my test results back. And they were like, yeah, you got gonorrhea of the throat and the throat and like down there. Right. I'm like, damn. Because like when I say my head was hurting, my throat was hurting. Right. Like I lost my voice, and I barely lose my voice. I just felt like, well, that was the first time. When I went to Dreamville, I lost my mind. I really only lost my voice 4 times. The first time I ever lost my voice was in middle school. I used to sleep with my phone charging and the cord wrapped around my neck and kind of choked me a little bit in sleep. And I woke up.
It's crazy.
The second time I lost my voice, it was randomly like one night at Ultra Bar. I just woke up the next day with no voice. And this nigga, he was like, damn, you sound... I sent him a voice message. He was like, you sound ashy as shit.
Well, damn, nigga.
Then... I've probably lost it another time, but nothing memorable. And then Dreamville. I lost my voice with the gonorrhea, and then I lost it at Dreamville. But yeah, so I went to go get tested, and I went to the doctor because I was feeling sick. The day that I went to the doctor is when they gave me my test results back. It was like, come in and get your treatment. Instantly, after that shot, I felt like a brand new woman. And the crazy part, the next day afterwards, why he text me talking about something, did you see my wallet? Nigga, I'm not no fucking thief.
And if I did, I'm coming off on that shit. Whatever happened to me, you got to pay.
But the original Justin of how we went down this road, so I met him on Tinder. And he was cute, he was cool. The first time we linked, like, he was matching, you know, he lived with his parents, but I wasn't tripping over that because I was still living with my mom. Right. He at least had a car, he had a job. Girl, after, like, the first link, why he lose his job, why his car break down, like, everything that could go wrong went wrong. But the dick was good, and I was like, okay, like, we have a good time, like, you're cool, you're cute. It's a vibe. Girl, he was so broke. He was so broke and just so needy. And then one day, this is how I knew that, like, the things you do, like, I don't even know what headspace I was in and why I let it slide. But one night we were hanging out, and I went to go pick him up, and we were, like, hanging out with his friends, but I had to do my hair, because this is still when I was a loose natural. So I was, like, doing twists in my hair, because I was preparing to braid my hair. And I went to pick him up, and I was like, on the way back, I need you to drive my car so I can finish my hair, because I do have to get up and teach in the morning. Girl, this man is driving my car. I'm in the passenger seat of my car doing my hair. He gets a FaceTime call. He answers. I'm just minding my business. Right. So they just chatting it up like I'm not in the car. And I start listening more, and I'm like, this is a very kind of like, you know this person. This isn't just like a friend. Like this.
So was it a female or?
It was a female. Okay. It was a female, and like. Then they ended the conversation. Like, she was like, oh, I miss you. He's like, yeah, I miss you too. He's like, I love you. She's like, I love you too. And then they eventually get off the phone.
They was fucking.
So I didn't say nothing. And then he said something to me. He was like, why are you so quiet? I said, yeah, who was that? And he was like, oh, that's just my ex. Just your ex? And you're driving my car telling some other girl, what? But I stayed around. The dick was good.
See, that was her red flag that she did not catch because she wanted to catch a nut instead. That was right there.
It was like he almost burned my house down.
You're driving my car. Talking to your ex, that's fine. You call her, it could be a mercy because I know some people still create a friendship, and we're just dating.
I'm friends with my exes,
so and we're just dating.
Yeah.
But once that shit go to, I miss you, I love you. That's where it kind of crosses the line, and you're driving my car. Yeah. The disrespect, because it's like, then it's the Gemini side of me that comes out. You're a whole fucking bum. So how disrespectful can you be to be in my car?
He wasn't fully a bum yet. Oh, like he didn't reveal his true.
You said he was needy.
At that point, though, he hadn't revealed himself completely. Like, that was literally the first red flag that I should have been like, here, get the fuck.
That is okay. And I'm going to but that's one thing us females got to stop doing is ignoring the red flags to catch a nut. Because let's be honest and let's be real, eventually villains do get caught. Yes. Whether it's y'all just linking up here and there once in a blue moon, once it started becoming a routine to both of y'all, it's like, you know, kind of like a little attachment.
Yeah.
And that red flag should have been like, I shouldn't give him my coochie because you're still involved with your ex fully. Yeah. So like we could be doing it. If she calls, are you gonna leave me in the middle of it? Like like I don't wanna. Like when you think about certain shit, it's like, and then the boldness. Yeah. It could have been like I'm gonna call, because the boldness and the respect. He come out, I'm gonna call you back. Hey, I'm driving right now. Let me call you back when I'm somewhere where I can really talk to you. If that was the case, if that's somebody he's still dating and fucking on or whatever, his ex he loves so much, it should have been a let me call you back, because I got some pussy right in front of me, so I might have to just hold on. Let me call you back. You know, it's like y'all niggas is not player. Y'all be fumbling the fucking bag. Like that's not player.
Yeah, it's not.
But to go back to... Oh, sorry.
I did. You played me.
But going back to our wildest Tinder link up. Okay, so mine... This is a time frame where I'm kind of just using Tinder to kind of get some. Just to fuck. And it was this cute light-skinned man. And I thought we had a great conversation. He was like, I want to pull up on you. I was like, okay, cool, you know. Put my little cute little outfit on. Got your little spray, you know. This is when I had a roommate situation. It was my godmom's house, and her daughter had the basement, and I had the top part level. But we were in the basement, and the daughter and my godsister was home that night. I was quiet, or she a hard sleeper, either one. But so y'all, he pulls up to my house. This is around probably 3 a.m, because he went out to the club, whatever. This nigga walks in my house and he's limping, and I'm like, "Fuck wrong with you? Like, why you limping?" He said he got hit by a car. And I'm like, you got hit by a car, you came to my house? Like, you should go to the emergency room. Like, you should not be here. And he was like, nah, 10 years ago. Like, when I was a kid. I said, oh, okay, cool. I'm just like, okay, but you still limping. Like, that's 10 years. But okay, mama business. Now, let me finish. So then.
I'm just asking, is this sweet tea?
Sweet tea?
At the movies?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, just go ahead.
Okay. So, oh, hell no. It wasn't him. Oh, it is. Okay. It's her. I was like, no. Wait, sweet. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, so then, you know, we're getting down to it. And we start to basically start doing it. So we start undressing. Y'all, he was limping because he had one leg. The other leg was metal. And that's where it dawned on me, oh shit, when he said I hit by a car when he was a kid, that's what he meant, and his leg is gone. But this still was a fine man, and he still had a one leg, and he had kind of a third leg a little bit. I mean, this is the word wrong. Terrible wordplay, I'm sorry. Terrible wordplay. But sorry. But he had a metal leg, and his leg started the metal leg started from right here. So this part was here, and then that was there. He had a nice sized penis, so it was I'm like, he's already here, and he's still fine, and he's still it's just that. And I was like, I would be an asshole to be like, yeah, you got one leg, I'm not fucking you. I'd be a fucked up individual. But actually, y'all, the sex was great, and he eats good coochie. So it's sometimes people don't just always judge a book by its cover, because you never know. But that was the shock of my life, because when I say I was so calm and humble, I was in the middle of that, I was like, oh, he what you mean? Oh, I'm like, nothing. You know, you want a shot? You good? Okay. But the worst part, y'all, was the sex was great, whatever. He wanted to keep doing it. I'm ready to go home, so I can go to my bed. I got my nut. I'm ready to go home. Yeah. He didn't want to go home, y'all. He did not want to go home. So this man, he got there at 3. He left till 8 o'clock in the morning. I had to force him out of my house, saying, get out. I need you to go. You and your one leg gotta go. Go. God forgive me. Because and it's crazy because the shit inspired from there on, hot mess. That should be my sign right there. That should have been what I needed. But yeah, that was my craziest spoil. It wasn't crazy. It was just a shocking experience.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, so the first time I got on Tinder, it was after my breakup with my crazy ass ex, you know.
Wait, was that what you meant by sweet tea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But my crazy ass ex, you know, because we used to meet at MGM after. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, Dixie was telling me to get on. I was like, okay, cool. So I got on there thinking she did tell me it's kind of just niggas be fucking around, but I didn't know it was to that extent. I'm just damn. So I was on there and I was just talking to people and matching with people, and it was the first time I really didn't link up with too many people. I got catfished the first time. Then it was the dude Justin that I had actually linked with. And he was the only one that I was like taking somewhat seriously from that. Everybody else, it was just kind of like bullshit.
Right.
So then the second time I got on Tinder, it was when I was stripping. And in my head, I was like, I'm going to get on here and lure niggas to the club. Girl, no. I got one nigga to come to the club, $15 mic. But I've told the story already. So go back and, if you're new here, go back and listen. But I have several $15 mic stories. Like, it got to a point where I was just like, when we finally, the first time we had sex, it was good. I had met him at Andrew Air Force Base. Because the first time I was supposed to link with him is when I was on my way to him, but I didn't know him like that. And this other dude that I had already knew had hit me. And so I was like, and turned around, but it turns out the other dude was gay. Found that out midway. Go back to episode 1 if you want to hear how that went.
I need to go back to episode 1 my damn self.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Let me go back.
So, another $15 mic story, it was when he was throwing ones at me in the club, but I think he was just recycling the ones because I counted $15. That's how he got his name. We did have sex like twice. It was really good. He's really good at getting ahead. And then the last time I had sex with him, it was during the panorama, and I had invited him over, but like at that point I just really wanted to bust a nut. And so he had got me off first, and he wanted me to like suck his dick. And at this point, I was like, I don't even like, no. And I literally started getting dressed. He was like, he's sitting there with his dick out, just like kind of waving it, like, you're not going. I was like, no, like, I'm sorry you didn't bust your nut, but I got what I needed, so you could do whatever. And then I think he stole $20 from me.
He probably did, because I didn't get my nut, bitch. I'm going to take his $20.
Yeah, But like, so then when I had said something, he was like, I'm not no broke ass nigga. Well, clearly you are, because you're recycling ones and you're stealing 20s. So
let me ask you this, because like that story just processed in my mind, like, you know, how can I really ask this?
I have another Tinder story the second time I went around too.
I'm trying to figure out how to ask this. Like, okay, well, let me ask my question I was going to ask. So, give me 2 places, get a little deep, a little sexual conversation.
Okay.
Name 2 places where you had the wildest sex. Or what place was the wildest place you ever had sex? You can give me 2.
The wildest place I've ever had sex? This is definitely a story I need to save for Patreon, but I'll just say Jamaica.
Give the other one then.
The other one, I don't know if I would say it was particularly wild, but there was one day where I had went to brunch at Park, and you know how that go.
Well, where did you do it at?
We ended up having sex in the parking lot of a post office, but we were in a fishbowl. Like, and we were in the front seat.
The fishbowls, for those who don't know what that is, that means everybody can see those windows.
No tents on that bitch.
Clear as a day.
Any and everybody.
This was during like a brunch time. This was during lunch, like dinner. Like what time of the day was this?
Probably like.
When you say fishbowl, I'm like, is it daytime?
It's definitely, it was daylight. It was for sure daylight. It was like brunch on a Sunday, so I think, you know, brunch hours, Park don't play. When your 2 hours is up, you gotta get out of here. So I want to say that this had to be around like 3 p.m., maybe 4. So it was like, it was light.
It was so
and there was this white man driving, and he seen it all. There was another time I got caught in the Looney's parking lot. Yet again in a fishbowl. I'm serious.
And that's why, because Kia doesn't fuck niggas in fucking tenant cars. She likes niggas with fishbowls, apparently. So all my fishbowl watchers out there is watching this damn podcast, and you like to get a taste of Kia. If you got a fishbowl, she might ride that thing. And you got a tenant, bitch, don't even try to get in it, because she ain't fucking with it.
Wait. I would say, y'all know, I say it all the time, and if you know me, you know I think I'm fucking hilarious. This person right here She is the only person. Sorry, not sorry. That I feel like matches my energy. I would say if we were in like a funny off, I would happily concede to
Oh
you.
yeah, we can go back and forth because honey.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I mean, it's something about it. But now I finally have tints on my car.
I feel like I keep sharing fucking
Probably
vibrate.
do.
Oh, okay.
It's all types of noises going on in here.
Yeah.
All types of noises happening.
So my 2 wildest places or the wildest sex. One, I'm not gonna mention this person because they already know who they are. But this is so sad. But a dressing room. I was in down Georgetown, and that's always been like my thing. And I told this person, I was like, I kind of want to have sex in the dressing room, but they thought I was joking. So we got into the Nike place. Nike store is like 3 stories. Yeah. And I looked around, this room was empty, and I pushed him in. I was like, yeah, drop them pants. So I kind of caught him off guard a little bit. He was like, you dead ass? I was like, yeah. And it was great. And then the second time was a movie theater. I was messing with a little youngin'. Like, I'm like a good 21, 22. He's like 19. Like, I consider that like a youngin'.
I consider a year younger than young.
For real. So like, but like, he was like, the sexual chemistry was like through the roof that I never had with nobody that's my age or older. I mean, he took me on a date, went to the movies. Like I said, a little young man. I said, okay, take me on a date. Went to the movies though. All he could afford, but I ain't tripping. And I picked him up too. It's okay. That's my business. And he was like, first we started off in the family restroom, but these family kept banging on the door, and I was like, this is a restaurant and it's a family outside. So we casually pulled our pants up and walked out, and then he said, let's go in this little empty theater. And I was like, okay, and I kind of gave him head, and then we had sex, and we definitely got caught. And the guy was like, what y'all doing in here? Luckily, the way my pants were, I was good. I was like, oh, wow, it's a nice theater. Like, I pulled up, wow, this is nice. I've never seen an empty theater before. Wow. This nigga, the man was like, what y'all doing? I was like, oh, I just want to see an empty theater, sir. I just never been in here before. He's like, well, then get out then. Your shit closed. You know we were playing? Yes, sir. No problem. But I'm smooth. But that was like the 2 probably like the most exciting. The sex wasn't like super great, but it was exciting. So like the thrill of it more so.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
That does sound very cool.
It was. I feel like a naughty girl. If you ever see this clip. No, because it's a different. Hold on, motherfuckers, because motherfuckers don't know. Listen, it's a nigga. Cut this out. Cut it out. I'm a little lit. Cut that out. Just cut that out.
I'll mute.
I'll mute. Beep. Just hold the motherfucking beat button about 10 times on my ass. But yeah.
The teleport is smacking, baby.
It is. Okay, this is random. But I would say the best sex I always had when it was a last minute kind of sex. If that makes sense. Like,
mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Go to Balesa Code and use code BB2S1P30 for 30% off your next order. I said BB2S1P30. It's masturbation month, so we gon' catch that nut. Code BB2S1P30 for 30% off.
cut that out too. Cut that out. Okay. No.
She just want me to edit. I don't have a life.
Cut that out. Let's ask this question next.
Okay.
What sign gave you the
Scorpio?
There's something fucking finish.
Scorpio, crazy ass ex.
What sign?
If you want to know a crazy, if y'all listen, okay, because I've said this. I am a slut and a whore and just the nastiest of things. Because of this Scorpio man, okay? So if you want to hear just how disgusting,
raunchy
he is,
nasty,
follow the Patreon.
What?
Follow the Patreon. But I will die on that hill. Now I will say, so it was.
No, you only can choose one, and you said Scorpio.
Yeah, you know, but I'm saying like that was definitely like
Like,
that was top tier dick, but I will say
like
that,
number 1.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, because don't just name anybody that's like number 2 or number 3. We need
But
number
what I'm
1
saying
top
is
spot.
I have, at one point in time, I did have sex with somebody who is definitely like bomb as shit.
And what was their sign?
Taurus.
You don't want to say it? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's good, but it's like, it's obviously not as often.
Mm-hmm.
And it's healthier. But like, I feel comfortable enough that like I want to be a whore for you.
Is your Taurus part of your new rotation?
Yeah.
Okay,
you already know.
We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it right there.
Well, see, this is the thing. Okay, so let's talk rosters real quick. What's the perfect number for a roster?
Ooh. I feel like it all depends on how much you can handle.
Okay.
It all depends on you as a person, what you can handle. I think as a girl that's out here just dating, maybe like 3 or 4 dudes, 3 or 4 in rotation. And you don't have to fuck everybody in rotation.
Yes.
Keep that in mind.
Yes.
Your rotation can be somebody
everything is not
dating.
about sex.
To her. To me, I don't know.
I mean, no, don't because you know I love me some. I love sex. Okay.
But just, I would say, yeah.
But for everybody,
somebody
it's
that
not
have
about
somebody,
sex.
you know, yeah, because
Yeah.
you're dating. Nobody's asked you to be official, so it's like wanting
Yeah.
to know people, and certain people are good for certain things.
But
like,
I also know, for me personally, like, I love sex so much that, like, if I don't have sexual chemistry with you, or if the sex is just downright ridiculous, like ridiculously bad the first time around, it's a no-go for me.
So let me ask you: do you think you can have a rotation where a guy you just actually go on dates with? Could you have somebody like that in rotation?
I mean, I could. I just don't have that.
But that's not what I'm asking you. Would you?
Because
you just said that you need a sexual kind of attraction or connection.
Well,
to them.
I wouldn't. So I have not been in a position. The people who have been in my rotation, I have been sexually attracted to. I have not had anybody in my. Yeah, I just haven't had it. I'm not saying that I'm not opposed to it,
right?
But it just hasn't made itself evident. But yeah, because it was something I was saying before that, but teleport, y'all, teleport.
Well, while you think about that, I'm gonna say my sign and hopefully think about what you're gonna say.
Okay.
My sign that gave me the best sex was a Leo, and very, very surprising. That motherfucker turned my world upside down. I mean, not in a good way. Like, I never thought I would ever feel that when it comes to sex.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with me being probably 27 next in June. I don't know what's audio coming out, but
big 27 this year. 27 is such a fucking weird number.
It is, and it feels weird, especially when the life I'm living right now. I'm just like, ooh, I should be somewhere rich on somebody's yacht right now. But that's no here and there. But this Leo kind of just really turned me out in a good way. Like, I always had freaky tendencies, but I never had a man that actually took his time and only wanted to pleasure me. Like, we can have sex multiple times, but he just wanted to pleasure me.
Yeah.
He'll still get his, but it was more so about me. And that's what I really liked. He was an ain't shit person, but it's like, the sex was like he was kind of making love to me. Okay. But we were also fucking. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't
I mean, that was like my Scorpio.
Because like that to me be like the weirdest, and I feel like that kind of sex is what causes females to start turning crazy. Oh. In a way that I just want you to myself. So, because why are you, sorry, bourbon. But, I'm sorry but why are you making love to me, but also fucking me at the same time? Yeah. Like, you're taking your time pleasing me. They know what the fuck they're doing. But you don't want to treat me the fucking right. But you want to treat this pussy right.
Period.
But I don't. He stresses me out to this day.
I mean, like I always say this, I'll die on this hill too. Everything happens for a reason. And so my crazy ass ex, like, I wouldn't say that I was ever a prude per se, but I would say that I definitely got more in touch with like my dominant side and like my kinkiness after him, and like just things that I wouldn't normally do. I was like, when I approach sex now, I try to have more conversations with people beforehand to see what they like, because I don't kink shame. Right. I haven't been approached with something that I feel uncomfortable with.
Is there anything right now that you're honestly uncomfortable with right now when it comes to anything that's sex? Is there anything that's somebody introduced to you like 100% like, no, I'm not going to do that?
I don't know how I feel about piss. Like if somebody wants me to piss on them or if they want to piss on me, I don't know how I feel about that. But
I'm
oh, you like going to
Patreon?
I mean, but again, I'm saying I think it's also the heat of the moment thing. Like, I don't know. Because I know at one point in time, I was having sex with somebody, and they slapped me. And I was like... the first time I got slapped during sex, it wasn't...
because when it happens to you for the first time, you don't know what the fuck how to... Do I like it? Do I feel suspect it?
It was like
what the fuck?
So the first time I got slapped, though, it was trying to be off some funny shit. Because this is when I was bald. And so it was like a joke running around. It was like a meme where somebody was talking about like, oh, if you got a ball, yeah. That. So I had mentioned it to the person jokingly, and while we were having sex, he did it. And so it happened, and I was like,
this
okay.
Said, oh,
so
she said I could go for it. I'm about to go for it.
So then he did it again, and I was like, all right. Like, I didn't want to ruin the mood because he was ramming my shit. I was like, okay. So I was trying to give like slight hints, so I started covering my head, like, okay, nigga, chill out. And he did it again. So then afterwards, I was like, yeah, don't ever do that shit again. Like, it was funny the first time, but if you ever do that shit again, we're fighting.
She covered her shit. That nigga said, yeah, bitch, put in my fucking hand. Put that hand. Put that hand from that hand, girl. Put that thing. That nigga, wow. It's like funny because you cover it like, stop. I know. Keep going, but stop. Nigga said, bitch, put that hand.
But then the second time that I was slapped, it was in my face.
Okay.
But also, I knew that was like his thing. Mm-hmm. I had heard him talk about it before, and so it just kind of happened.
What position were you in when he slapped you?
Missionary. Yeah, he slapped the shit out of me. I was like, ooh, oh.
I don't want to do a little love tap, but nigga.
Nah, he slapped me.
If you slapped me,
at that point, I was like, okay, he slapped me. I was like, call me a slut. Mm-hmm. And he called me a slut. And I was like, slap the slut. He slapped the slut, all right.
Yeah, maybe I'm not there yet.
But, yeah, I mean, because even, like, something as simple as, like, the thumb in the butt. Like, you don't know what you like until you try it. No. Like, the one time I was having sex, and somebody stuck their thumb in my butt, and I was like, what the fuck? But then I was like, okay, same thing with getting my ass ate the first time. I was just like, I don't know about it. Then the next thing I know, like, my booty hole was just so wet and dripping. And I was like, this is unusual, but it feels so good. Even with the spit in the mouth thing. Like, I was having a conversation with my friend, and we're literally in the drive-through to CVS getting her mom's prescription. And she just turned over. She's like, bitch, you ever had your mouth spit in? I said, excuse me? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she was like, just like a little like that. And I was like, no, nobody's spitting in my fucking mouth. And then she was like, I'm telling you, like, it's just so good. Like, girl, you gotta get your mouth spitting. I'm like, all right, bro, whatever. And then one day, with crazy ass. That's what I'm saying. Best thing.
He was like that. He made it comfortable too.
Yeah, so like, it was like one time we were fucking, and then I just literally like, something came over me and I just started choking him and I was like spitting my fucking mouth and he did it and I was like, oh, and he unlocked a monster at that point.
Yeah, so my thing, okay,
my thing is I don't kink shame because you don't know what you like until you try it.
So I'm not gonna kink shame anybody, but however, I'm not gonna say but, however. Maybe this is the wholesome part of me. Not even wholesome, but just maybe the good girl side of me. My freaky stuff I want to save for marriage.
Okay.
So anything with my booty hole, that's for my husband only.
Okay.
So the thing with the spit, I don't even like getting spit on regardless.
I don't like getting spit on in general.
So, and because to me, it's about the way it feels or the texture.
Okay.
Not the texture, but how it feels. The spit is warm in your mouth.
Okay.
As soon as it goes slow, it's catching cold air. And that cold air, that feels so cringy and disgusting to me.
I've never had it felt What?
That is well, that's like spitting, like where they're like spitting your mouth, like a dude's like, like we're like really deep into sex. Like I hate niggas that get a glob of spit. Like you can do a cute little.
Because I think the other thing too is that when you say spit, like when somebody first says like spit in your mouth, I think people just automatically go to like hawk spitting. Like you just gotta like, but it's none of that. I'm okay. Because spitting in the mouth is just so nice. I just love it. And I low-key be spitting in his mouth. All it is I'm treacherous for that. But it's literally just the extra wet kiss. You just put a little, I mean, you're already exchanging so many bodily fluids.
It's warm while we're doing it. I'm telling y'all, as she describing it, I heard people talk about it. I've watched it before. I literally just get sick and I want to gag. That's how bad it is for me. Like, I'm really sitting here listening to you, like trying to picture it, but I'm literally like bro, I'm literally gagging. Like that to me is just like so. Like I said, maybe
spit in my fucking mouth.
Maybe I gotta be comfortable with that person. Maybe I never had somebody I could be comfortable with to do that with. But to me, that's like that's a lot. And thumb in the butt, I've stopped in the middle of sex with my butt before.
Really?
Yeah. I've turned to a nigga. Like, don't y'all like shit in your ass to put shit in my ass. The fuck you mean, bitch? Now I get real managed because now I'm pissed. Yeah, this dude, like, he getting in, and he thinking he real smooth with it. I turn around, y'all ever seen that meme with that dude? He turned around with a little tear in his face. With a serious face. No, I fuck you gonna do that shit. Sex over now, bitch. Get the fuck off me. And I'm like, damn, you mad? Yes, I'm mad. Because who the fuck said I like that? And that's just me, But I don't want to put my booty out. And that's probably just something I just got to work with.
It's a booty out.
I'm just not, like, I just don't like, I don't know. I had one person do that to me. It never happened again.
Okay.
I made sure that it happened again. Like, I made sure that it happened again.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's something. I don't think it's bad. It's just like.
You know what I've really been like, I don't know why, but I really just have a fucking weird ass urge.
Wait, before you tell me your urge, let me ask you, what's your remember I asked, like, what's your fantasy? Like, what's your role play fantasy you would love to do?
Okay, so I've been having this fantasy lately. I just got a sex swing. And I really this is my third sex swing because I've just always been intrigued by it. And I've always wanted to use it, but like, I finished, girl. You slow. I'm drunk. But I've always just had this fantasy of using a sex swing, and so as of recently, what I really want is to like be on my sex swing and a nigga give me head while I'm on a sex swing. Like, I just feel like I would be on a power trip. And then within like probably the past like few days or so, I've really been just envisioning also up on that swing, like, not only are you giving me head, but like, I'm gonna put my whole fucking foot in your mouth. Like, I want a nigga to devour my foot. I don't know why. Like, and then on top of that, I don't know why I want to suck a nigga's toe. I've never done that. I've had my toe sucked before, only once.
I want to bring that up because you brought it up. I don't like. I think I watched that little Blueface Christian little Love, Crazy in Love. When she's sucking that man toes in the tub. If I love my man enough, and I love my man enough.
This is what I picture, right? Like, we go on a date and we get pedicures, so we both got our toes looking right. And you know, afterwards they be like oiling it up. We get back home, we about to be in there just toes.
I am not sucking on that oil and that pedicure shit.
We just almost like we scissoring, but with toes. Like, I got my foot in your mouth, you got your foot in my mouth, and we just.
Wow.
I don't know. I've been on some wild shit.
Wow. Wow.
But I want a nigga toe on my mouth.
Can you imagine? Because Kia is short, you guys. I'm not sure y'all know this. Kia is short. So can y'all imagine her short little leg in her nigga mouth and that long ass leg like this? Kia mouth all the way back here trying to... I'm sorry, that's my mind right there. I was like, bitch, you got a long ass leg.
No, that's a valid point though. I don't know how we.
And they gonna be comfortable and shit. Kia gonna be back here like, nigga like, damn, keep moving your feet. I'm sorry. Trying to suck on this. I'm like, damn, girl, how you gonna, damn.
That's a very valid scenario.
I know it is. That's because you like tall guys. That's taller than you.
Okay, it's not that I like tall guys. It's just that I'm so short that everybody's taller than me.
Okay, valid point.
And so,
valid point.
There's people who are shorter than me. There was one guy that I was interested in at one point in time that's short. He's still to this day still shorter than me. And I don't think it's a problem because I don't wear heels. The only time I wear heels is if I'm pole dancing, but
right. So it's like all the time, so like that, yeah.
Like, but if you're OC shorter than me, because I'm only 5'1", so like I could do like 5 feet. But if you're shorter than 5 feet, that's a little crazy. I don't know. I'm not the one for you. Sorry. Go find some Amazons are into that. Find you an Amazon that wants that. It's not me.
It is.
Well, clearly I'm not an Amazon, so it don't even matter. But you know what I'm saying.
So I have two kind of fantasies, and mine are like actual like weird scenarios. I need a man that so my big kink thing is when I grow up, I need a man that's a husband that's into role play. I like to act shit out. I like that. I love that. That to me is what makes it hot. Because like, I'm not going to cheat and get that excitement when we can bring that home. So like, I want to play the professor and student kind of role. Like I'm the student, of course. And then I'll always want to be the naughty secretary for my boss.
I feel like that's like, you. I can see that.
Like, I typed all your emails, sir. Anything else I can get for you? Anything else, sir? Like, I just want but it's like, but I want the role play to actually be at these places. Like, I want it to actually be at a classroom, like a school, college classroom. Like, I'm on top of the teacher's desk and we're doing it. Or I'm really in an office, like a professional office. It's not a glass door, but you got some blinds, you can flip it over and we're like pushing the papers back and he got my leg here and we're flipping and I'm giving out fellatio.
Oh, you've thought about this.
I have, all the time. Like, that's kind of porn because I like to watch like a good storyline. Like, I like a good story.
I don't.
Okay, let's get into porn videos then.
So porn, when it comes to porn, I'm a lesbian porn watcher. And like, I just like to cut straight to like scissoring, squirting, eating each other out. I don't care for the role play.
I like the role play.
But overall, I don't really watch porn like that. In all honesty, like I prefer. At one point in the pandemic, I had started. I was just in the house bored, and so I just started getting dressed up in lingerie, and I would record myself masturbating, and then like I would go back to watch it just to see like, oh, what happened, and I was watching it and got horny all over again to the point where I needed to masturbate
again, right?
So now I'm just like, I am the porn.
No, I like that.
Yeah, I
think I feel like my confidence is not there yet. Like, I only made probably like 2 sex tapes in my life. That's
another thing that I want to do too, though. Like, because I just think I'm so fucking hot. It's like, I be getting off.
That's the confidence you're supposed to have in yourself. So, like, that's what you're supposed to say.
And so, I've only done it for one person. But I like the idea. I got rid of all of my old videos, but I just made a new video the other day. But, I want to give head while they're watching the video of me masturbating.
No, that's hot. I like that. No, I like that.
Yeah.
I do eventually, not recording, but like I said, I have like role play scenarios. And when I say role play, a lot of people think role play is just like giving head or like, you know, the oral sex before that. It's kind of like to me, it's like the story before it actually happens.
Yeah.
But I was going with this a little bit.
Do you need time to think? Because I can jump back to something that I
what were you saying?
I was talking about I want to give head while they watch.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. But I want to be able to, like, I want to masturbate and they watch me in the room do it. And, like...
Oh, so you've never masturbated in front of a person?
No.
Oh, that's fun.
I think I have, and they got mad because they were next to me and they was like, why didn't you wake me up? And I was like, well, like...
Oh, I did that one.
Like, I wanted to have sex one time, and I was like, hey, like, let's do it. Like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do to get him. He's there, but he's being lazy. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I literally put on porn. I started masturbating next to him while he was laying down, and he'd look over. He's like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, you didn't want to have sex. And I meant what I said. So he kind of got upset and was like...
Well, that's your fault, because you didn't... Like, I literally gave you the go-ahead. I've had...
That'd be the worst.
I had one time... This guy was massaging my feet and legs with oil And as he was like watching me masturbate, I'm like talking me through it, and I was just
that's
like,
hot. I'm not gonna lie, that's hot. That's hot.
It was
that's hot. Because let alone a man already massaging you down with a type of oil or lotion is already just like getting you like. But that's I'm gonna have to steal that. That's hot.
Yeah.
Now that's hot. That's hot. I know. I like that. That's what I like. I like that because I like when I don't like quiet guys.
But
I like
I haven't watched a guy masturbate.
But
like they haven't, like, I don't know. Yeah.
But by you watching, but I would say like, but he's watching you. So when they're watching you, they never kind of just play with themselves. If they have, you're not paying attention to them. Is that what it is?
They just haven't. Like they've been doing something else either. Like,
so maybe this would be off topic, but I might need you to pause before I forget this train of thought. You might have to cut this out.
Okay, that's fine. I'll cut it out.
That could be part of your dominatrix.
Okay, so since we're talking about that though,
you'll play with yourself and like take it out, not play with yourself.
Okay.
I want to see you come. Slow down.
Okay.
Faster. Don't come until I say you say come. Like stuff
so,
like that. That'd be hot.
Okay, I'm not gonna cut this out because I haven't talked about it in my story. Yes, I am. I'm going into. I am a financial dominatrix. I'm learning. I'm not official. I'm not pro. I'm figuring it out day by day. But I do have my first submissive.
Have you ever watched this show called Pose?
No, but I've heard about it.
Just watch a couple episodes because her that's what we talk about dominatrix, and it was pretty good.
But on the specific, like what you said. I'm not going to give too much here. I'll let you read the messages. But I had asked him, like, what would be your dream session with me? And I'll let you read what he said.
Kind of like somewhere
somewhat similar to what you said, yeah.
But like, that would be a good way to get that. Because, like, people want to, because they want to be controlled.
Yeah.
And And if you can't physically be there, with the webcam.
That's why she's my man.
With the fucking webcam. You put it in the webcam and you watch him. And then, like, you did something wrong, you hang up. And then, and he goes like, why are you hanging up on Mistress? Because you just like, oh my God, all I hear is cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Because niggas gonna be like, why are you hanging up on me, Mistress? Whatever you call it, Mistress.
Yeah.
Mistress. You come like, you weren't paying attention.
So yeah.
Session starts next weekend. Next week. He gonna be like, niggas gonna go all crazy, like, right away to next weekend. And he like, and it's gonna be double too since you couldn't listen. I'm telling you, eat these niggas up, boy. Eat them up. Yeah. Woo! I just came out. I'm sorry. I just came out.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I love it. Because you already, like you said, you already kind of record yourself.
Oh yeah.
So you're comfortable doing that.
OnlyFans. I'm not going to promote it too. So I think this is like the second episode that I have said something about my OnlyFans. I did say something about it on Patreon, so go check out the Patreon because I totally said a couple things. Anyway, but yes, I do have an OnlyFans. I am not giving it out because I do have former students who listen to this, which is so weird because I've said so many crazy things. Hey y'all, just yeah. But yeah, if you are interested in my OnlyFans, feel free to DM me respectfully. On the FinDom tip, there's this thing called Tribute, which is basically a tip, and that's just showing your appreciation for me. When you send a tribute to a Dom, it does not guarantee that they will talk to you, respond to you, give you the time of day, to be honest, but it's like a good faith effort. Like, like I'm interested, this is me showing you that you are deserving and you are worth it. And then I can choose to speak to you or not. So yeah, I do have a $50 initial tribute. But I do have my OnlyFans link. It's $10 a month, and it's a great time over there. And so if you're interested, DM me, babe.
Make sure you sign up. You thought about doing promotion? You thought about doing promotion?
Promotion? What do you mean?
The first 10 people is $5. Since you're a new person, I know you don't.
No. Well, no, not. I mean, I've thought about it. Right now, as at the time that I'm recording this, we'll see how this happens because I don't know when I'm gonna let this episode out. Right. But at the time I'm recording this, I have 7 fans.
Okay.
And that was just like because I really didn't want to, because I had started OnlyFans during the pandemic, but I was still actively teaching, and so I was very nervous about that promotion piece. But then, because I was starting this whole FinDom thing, one of the things is like, you need to have different platforms to market yourself, because sex work is work. It's not just like I thought when I became a stripper, I was gonna walk in a strip club and they was gonna throw money at me. No, like I've now, at the time of this recording, I've been doing it for like 2, almost 3 weeks now, and I just got my first tribute. It's like a lot of shit. I've learned a lot of shit. It's a lot of like, it's a lot. So if anybody is interested, feel free to reach out to me because. Yeah, I'm learning, but I'm more than willing to give you any information or tips that I have learned in a little bit of time because the world of kink is a crazy place. But also be prepared to see white cocks. Many, many white cocks.
I don't think that bothers me.
It doesn't necessarily.
The world is filled with Caucasian penises. So if they're everywhere almost damn near.
Have you ever had sex with a white man?
No, I never had sex with a white man.
Okay.
That is on my bucket list to eventually have one.
Really?
Yeah, it is. Because, I mean, of course, I know porn is probably just whatever, but that's not probably all realistic. But on porn, I see some good sized white men. I was like, I can handle that. And I'm not a female that requires, or wants a super 8-inch penis. Like,
I don't think the size
even
matters at all.
matters.
Because there was this one time.
Now
you had said something
about. Hold on, before we go anywhere further, some size do matter.
No, some size does matter. But
if you like this, baby, I need you to learn how to eat cooch like a motherfucking professional. Like a professional. If you like your motherfucking thumb, I need you to learn how to eat coochie and ass. Like a professional. Like you motherfucking, like you do this shit on a motherfucking daily basis. Okay? Now, this size. It's a good length. Some girth.
Check out Patreon to see what size she's referring to.
Yeah.
I don't think that the size of the boat matters. It's definitely the motion in the ocean. Now, I did have sex with...
There is a thing called too small, though, Kira.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
But you have to for your listeners.
Okay, there is a thing called too small. But Tori has said that she does a lot of research on sex, and she says that every dick does have a vagina that, like, matches it. So there is a vagina out there for you if your dick is small.
But it ain't mine.
Or mine. But so there was this one time where I was very intense because I'm a kisser. I love kissing. I have big lips and I need something to do with them.
I love kissing as well.
We was making out and it was great, and I was on top of him, like straddling him, and I'm sitting here trying to like position myself, and I could not find his dick. Mm-hmm. It just wasn't there. So I was getting worried, like, does he have ED? Like, is he really tiny? I just couldn't figure it out. And so, I'm making out, I'm trying to like grind on him to, maybe he's a grower, not a shower, and it just wasn't happening. So I'm sitting here like, okay. And then finally, we get to it, and his dick wasn't the biggest, but we still had sex, and it was great. It was really good. He ate my ass. That was the last time we had sex. Like, he just flipped me around and ate my ass. I wasn't expecting that. It was great. And I didn't stop talking to him on purpose. It was just like life.
If the dick is small, I deny the body. Huh? Ooh.
Yeah.
If it's small, baby, I don't count you as a body. I deny. Like, Miami.
Oh.
I was telling you, my best friend's birthday. Shout out to my best friend. And we met a group of guys. Not spending one. He was alright. He took his pants off. He ran around the hallway because we played, Truth or Dare. And I said, well, I dare you to take your pants off around the hotel lobby. And he did. Because I wanted to see who was working with, whatever, And it looked like it was going to be me. Girl, straight balls. Number balls. That's what I was doing. And this nigga thought he was going to work. He's sweating. I'm just like, okay. And he wasn't a big nigga, y'all. Like, he was a great sized dude. Tall, dreads, light skin. He was actually, and it was funny because these niggas planted from Chicago. This motherfucker live in Indiana. Now I don't know how shit is out there in the motherfucking West. But nigga, Chicago, Indiana, two different things, my nigga. They was so pressed that they from fucking Chirac. I was like, alrighty. But yeah, it literally was given just straight balls. Balls on balls on balls. And then before we get into her crush, it was funny because he got mad. I didn't let him finish. I made sure I got my nut. I was like, okay, stop. Let's take a break. And I went to sleep. Ain't y'all wake me up again? I did not wake up because it's small. I'm not having fun. I got mine. You ain't about to get yours. So basically, we ain't have sex because he never got the nut.
Yeah.
You know? But he really thought he was doing something. And I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
I thought I had me a little Chirac nigga.
I'm now. I haven't encountered that in a while. Like
Encounter what?
Like having sex with somebody who really thinks that they're doing it, and they're just not. I can't remember the last time. It's definitely happened, but it's been many years.
As women, we are good at faking.
Oh, for sure.
But I talked to my guy friend, and he said us men have faked before too.
I've been hearing that too.
And I was like, because
I was actually talking to somebody the other day. He was like, he's definitely faked it, but like now he's in a space just like, if I feel like I have to fake it, then I'm out. Which is also where I'm at. I think that's just something when you're younger. Yeah,
but Ben, that makes me think a little bit for a guy. Maybe that's something, a good question I can ask a guy. What is stopping you from catching a nut from some females? That like, what is it? Because obviously, like, you found her attractive enough to actually, bust open these cheeks.
Yeah.
So like, that didn't happen to me, you guys. I'm just saying, like, it makes me think like
post nut clarity. A lot of niggas talk about that. Like, they'll fuck a girl and then they realize like afterwards, like, nah, she not it. So if you're sirs, write in post nut clarity. Tell us about it.
We want to hear about it. Or what stops you from catching your nut that you gotta fake it?
Yeah, like if you in the moment and then like what has to happen to be like, nah, I gotta fake this and get the fuck out of here. I'm actually very curious
because us girls, we can fake the movement of it.
Oh yeah.
A guy, you kind of feel it. You get like, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I'm not a guy, so I'm not sure they know how it feels for us to come. But it's one we can fake move our bodies and act a certain kind of way and moan kind of way. They be like, okay, I know that she got hers.
Yeah.
So how does a guy fake his? He just like, what is he doing like to fake it? Like, I know it.
That was crazy.
It was like, what are they doing? Like, that makes me wonder, what are you doing to fake it? Because you gotta pull out and ejaculate. And a woman sometimes they turn around, like, we wait to feel on our backs.
Well, if you're wearing a condom or like,
okay, it's true.
You could fake it that way. Like if you're raw dogging, maybe you just pretend to like busting her. I don't know. That's crazy.
That would make me feel sometimes worse. That would make me.
Like,
I don't know how to
stroking this out.
I nutted you, but no real whole team never nutted.
And now I'm sitting in the toilet like trying to push it out. It's nothing to push out.
Or I'm taking pregnancy tests 2 weeks later, come where I'm fucking pregnant. The whole team just stressed, making the shit come late. Like, what?
Yeah,
no.
If I'm not doing a job, listen, sex is an experience and it should be good for both parties. And so if you're not having a good time, have conversations. Like now that I'm older, I'm taking value in having conversations because I know my sex is amazing. I know it is.
And if somebody's sex is bad, you want them to improve. So let them know the truth. Because don't let nobody, do not feed into nobody's ego think they putting shit down when they not. Because he gonna think when he get to a real woman that's like 100% honest, he think he putting in work and he thinking,
that's embarrassing.
All the bitches before told me, so my dick is good, must be your coochie. And she's like, no, they lied. They lied to you. And you looking like, no, your pride's gonna be extremely hurt. So it's important. If the sex is not good or it's not pleasing you, right, like you're saying, be honest and have that conversation. Especially if somebody's gonna fucking get in your life. Yeah. This shit was trash, but good. Look, nice knowing you though.
No, so are you a spin the block?
Spin the block?
Yes, spin the block.
I am, because I'm a firm person of if it's great, let me just go ahead and do that body that I already have. I don't like.
Okay, but like, what if it wasn't like? So I'm a spin the blocker in terms of there's some people I have not spin the block on, and now I'm just like. In my mind, to jump back to what we talked about earlier, rosters. So I'm in a little bit of a delusional phase right now. I'm not even gonna hold you. I do have a person that I'm having consistent sex with. It's great. I love it. And then there's one other person that I've had sex with a few times, and it's great. And then there's a person in my head that I've had relations with before, and I'm like, because I don't want to be in a relationship. I'm kind of into the idea of like open relationships, and so as long as we're honest, like making sure you're getting tested.
Okay, you just brought this, but are you really comfortable with You are? With
yeah.
somebody?
I think now I'm more honest with myself. Because even before my last relationship, I was saying I don't want to be in a relationship. And now, like, I'm just so fucking busy. I don't have the energy, the emotional capacity, or the time to dedicate myself to one person. And I think you enjoy different people for different reasons. Mm-hmm. And so I have in my head 3 people that I'm like, I like y'all for me. I like me for y'all. Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do because I'm doing what I'm doing.
Like me for y'all.
And I'm being honest. I like me for y'all. I really do. If you're listening to this, I don't know if they're all listening to this. That's crazy. I'm drunk.
They are listening.
I'm probably not gonna edit this out because honestly, like, I'm just speaking my. I'm not editing this shit.
You gotta edit me talking to my mom twice. You do gotta edit that. I talked to her twice on the damn shit.
No, the first time it was only a recording, so I was just gonna start it. The second one, it was when she called. I might edit. I don't know.
Are you sure that's it?
But I think I don't even know how we got here. Taylor Port, man. Taylor Port.
That's why I wanted to drink because I knew it was gonna start just flowing, and then we'll just go from there with our topics and just different type of conversations with it. I knew it would just go from there, especially with a little bit of liquor. It always helps.
Of course, the liquor helps warm you up.
It definitely does.
I don't remember how we. But in terms of rosters, so I have a number 1 right now. He's doing a damn thing. Mm-hmm. It's crazy because he just texted me. He's like, "Oh, I just listened to your podcast. Y'all lit." So if you're listening to this, then yes.
We ain't giving niggas some fucking shout out, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't putting no shit, nigga.
No.
We ain't putting no niggas on, nigga. We ain't doing none of that shit, nigga. You not marrying me? What the fuck you talking about? Dick eye, nigga. The dick's eye. The fuck? Out of here. That simp shit right there.
It's great. No, it's great.
You see how kids went real simp on this?
I did go simp. I'm a simp.
She trying to be a fucking dominatrix to wear.
Okay. I was talking to my submissive about this, and I was like, I used to be a submissive, but in general, I'm more dominant. But I think like if I'm actually having sex with you, I go back and forth between like submissive and dominant. Like I really have to be in a certain mood to just be like, I'm taking this shit over now.
I think I really like to.
I think you have different sex with different people. You enjoy.
I would say that, and because different men bring it out of you.
Yeah.
To where it's like you feel comfortable where like you can take the lead.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's like you want him to take the lead a little bit. I think I just need somebody I'm really comfortable with so I can really be that boss side of me.
Oh, it's
because right
so
now I'm just
You like being choked?
I do. And once men find that out, and I could be over exaggerating, they kind of do it too much. Mm. They feel like it don't take much, but it take a little bit. But I feel like once they find out, they kind of overdo a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's one person that he always knew the perfect time to do it, and it always got me in check every time. And I loved it, and I loved it every time.
I've never had anybody like OC choke me, but I did have sex. One time I was having sex with this dude, and I was so shocked. Like he just reached up while I was riding and choked me, and I instantly just like melted. I was like, oh.
So I never had it when I was riding, but we were in the hotel. We used to buy hotels a lot, and it was like a little bench next to the bed. But we was getting it from the back, and then his hand went from there. It went from like the backside, and I don't know why, but it turned me wild. Yeah. And I was just like, just the way he does it and the timing he does it, he just knows it. And I was like, a man that knows when to place that hand around your throat and just do a nice little grip, let you know, like, oof, it's I would say it's honestly a certain talent, because every niggas be trying to kill bitches sometimes.
Oh, no, for real.
They be like, nigga, I can't believe this shit.
I should only be choking like this if there's a dick in my throat.
Like, for real, like, and that should be when I volunteer for that shit. Don't fucking volunteer me, nigga. I want to volunteer myself.
Right.
But no, this is so random, but this is like the most thing that no man has ever done this to me but him. The same dude. I was giving him head, like I was really going like all wild, and like I was crying on it. I feel like when you're giving good head, you gotta cry on it. This nigga's wiping my tears.
Do you like?
And that shit, I don't know why, but then he was like, don't cry. And I don't know why that shit turned me on more. Bitch, I start crying. I start like I was there choking that bitch. Like I don't know why, but like he was just so smooth. It was with a thumb, and like it's the way he did it. He was just like, okay. And I was like, oh. What you mean don't cry? Fuck that. I'm about to motherfucking boot on this dick like I'm playing. Like I swear. But that was somebody that I was fully comfortable with.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on, because anybody listening to this audio, like, it's a lot of work to edit audio, and these sound waves look insane. So all I do is just like bring it down a notch, and it's so obvious that it's just like y'all was yelling. But I don't care if y'all are still here. You obviously don't give a fuck. You like it.
That shit is lit.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that was just how it was, and like, yeah, I think about him a lot. I really do. I wish he could get shit together, but I think about him a lot because he can always.
Yeah.
Remember that summer I was over here with you and I was like, nigga, pull up on me, all that shit.
I think so.
We went to
I don't know. A lot happened that summer.
No, but mainly was I'm not. I think it was Katie.
Katie? Oh, we talking about Katie all the time.
I don't want to put people's names on here, but
because you don't fucking listen.
Sorry, but we went to. I think she had a barbecue. Or a cookout for somebody's birthday.
Katie's never.
Yes, she had a cookout.
It was her graduation party.
It was a cookout. God damn it, shit! It was a party outside and had a grill and some liquor. It was outside. But remember that's how. Then I was supposed to go with him. That guy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but he was a Virgo, so I would say my best sex.
Virgo men don't play. But I would, okay, so
don't play as in what? Because that nigga still ain't shit. So don't play as in what?
Okay, first of all niggas ain't shit. Let's just that's the fucking staple.
Yes, all niggas ain't shit unless they really fuck with you. I'll put it as that because if a nigga actually really does fuck with you, shit gonna be different.
Well, maybe one day I'll find one that does. But
that actually
as far
fuck
as
with you.
I'm concerned,
not 50-50,
y'all motherfuckers
100
shit. But there is one Virgo man that I know, and he's very, like, he's so sweet, but, like, he'll say things, and it's like he's not playing.
What do you mean? Like, are we talking about sexual-wise or just them personality-wise?
Just, like, personality-wise. Like, he says it really sweetly, but, like, it'd be like, oh, damn. Like, for instance, like, at one
they are very calm-tone people.
Yes.
They do not yell at you.
Like, it was like...
You could be going off and calling them bitch, fuck nigga, fuck you,
like,
and they're so
he's
calm.
August. I think there's also a difference between, like,
and
the months.
No, the one I was messing with is August.
Yeah, so it's like August. The September ones are just insane. Y'all need therapy. No, all the ones that I know need therapy.
My brother is it
he need therapy.
No, he's September.
He need therapy.
No, he's calm. He's calm like an August one. That's why I said I feel like they're level
when
tone.
When is September?
9th or 13th.
That's too late. No,
it's the same birthday.
But this Virgo in particular, it was like one time. Like, after sex, I was, like, laying on him, and he's just like, yeah, can you move? Like, it's hot. I was like, oh, okay. He didn't say it like that, but it was just like,
I had a Scorpio.
Like, okay. And then, like, another time, I had overslept a little bit, and then he was like, yeah, you gotta go. I'm like, oh, my bad. And I was, like, getting dressed, and I don't know, maybe this is just how I perceived it because I already felt bad.
Go ahead, finish.
But like, I was getting dressed, but I was watching TV as I was getting dressed, so I was moving a little slow. He cut the TV off.
Yeah, so I want you to know this. He ain't like you.
No, he does like me.
No,
he does. I can guarantee you he does.
Y'all. No, that's so mean.
You gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
But no, I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, August Virgos, like, in me being an August Virgo myself, I get it that sometimes, like, we're just too straightforward and it comes off as, like, bluntness and meanness. But I can assure you, he likes me. You know.
Probably gotta marinate. I'm a little lit. Who? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he likes me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or at least, like, I don't know if he likes me, because we've never had that conversation, but, like, there's mutual respect and, like,
that's my soft side. I would be like,
but again, I don't take it personally, because one, I know how he is, and he's very nice, he's very sweet, he doesn't mean it like that, and he's even said it once, like, he said it before, he had said something, he was like, I didn't mean it like that, but, like, you know.
Okay, so now if he apologized or
and also just
different.
Me being a Virgo, and I know sometimes that, like, I'm like that, I'll say things, and then afterwards I'm like, oh, that was a little, like,
I think naturally people do that in general.
Yeah.
But I will say,
bitches always want to blame on what's this shit called?
What?
The stars, astrology.
Yeah. Girl, I'm about to say.
I was about to say hypnosis.
I'm about to say the atmosphere. Bitch, I don't know. That's why I was like, what? The what? The stars? The moon? I don't know. I don't know. But Q wants to ask me a question. I'm gonna ask myself. Do I feel like a whole phase is necessary? So my answer is, I feel like,
which I will just say, I was supposed to ask her that because she don't fucking listen, and that was the very first episode that we released. So if you want to know my opinion on if you feel like a whole phase is necessary, in Tori's opinion, go back to motherfucking literal episode 1.
It's my turn.
But because she don't listen and she need the spotlight.
It's my turn. My turn, niggas. So, like, I feel like a whole phase, it all depends on what kind of whole phase you're doing. Like, if you're fucking, I don't know, bitch. That's too much. But, like, if you're out here living your best life, dating multiple dudes, giving your coochie a couple few, do it, bitch. Because I think it's totally important to have a whole phase.
Oh, for sure.
I just feel like it all depends on how you describe your whole phase. Because every whole phase is different, I feel like. I've met females where a whole phase is like, I'm fucking a new nigga every week. Mm-hmm. I met a whole phase where it's like, I got a new nigga taking me out every weekend. Whole phase. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm getting dick from whole phase to what I feel like is like, I got 3 niggas taking me on a date during the week. And I got 1 nigga I'm fucking on every night. And another nigga I might fuck on.
The weekends?
On Tuesdays.
Oh.
You know? You know? But I feel like a whole phase
is out Tuesdays.
You know? Deep Throat Tuesdays. Ooh. A 30 Thursdays.
I
was about to say that. I can't get out. 30 throaty. I can't get it out. But yeah, what the fuck she said. Yeah, I feel like it's important because having a whole phase lets you experience a little bit more. And also you kind of learn what you do not like as a female. Yeah. Whole phase can also be your dating phase as well, too. Yeah. Like I said, all depends on how you define it.
I think the whole phase, like I said before, go back and listen. I think that whatever you decide the whole phase is for you, it's for you. Don't let other people define 100%. You or judge you or whatever the fuck, because it's literally for you to figure out yourself what you like, what you're willing and not willing to put up with. I think it's so important. You can go through multiple of them because you're constantly changing, you're growing. So what worked for you before then now might not work. Like a lot of this shit that I really like, even to go back to fucking the Justins of the world, if I sit here and I think like, Kia, why would you sit through that? Why would you be okay with that? But in the moment, that's what I thought was there, because the bar is below hell, if we're being honest. Niggas ain't shit, won't never be shit. I would die on that hill.
That would be another good topic to talk about dating in 2023. How is dating how is dating in 2023 in your 20s? Middle 20s. Let's say that. Like that would be a good conversation about.
Well, I think just in the 20s, because the 20s is such a crazy time, because now that I am 26, slowly approaching 27, I'm just like 21, 22, even 23, because 23 is when I first started teaching. Like 23-year-old Kia versus 26-year-old Kia are two drastically different people.
So let's say
so many things have
let's say how is dating in at the age of 25 in this generation? Because I feel like you just said.
Well, okay, so to be fair, at 25 I was in a relationship. Now, like I was single at 23, 24.
But that's a good conversation to have about the dating pool before your relationship before you turn 25. How was that pool before that?
It still wasn't shit. It wasn't shit, and now it's not shit. But the difference, it's not even the dating pool. The difference is within me and what I am like. Okay, I've been through this. I know what I'm willing to put up with, and what situations I'm even willing to entertain. That's the difference. It's not the dating pool. It's like, okay, what am I?
So your maturity is like you're taking accountability of what kind of person you are in this space when it comes to dating. And
what I'm allowing. Because at the end of the day, it always just comes down to like boundaries and standards, like of what you allow. Because literally, niggas are going to do whatever it is you allow. Like, just the first Justin, he got away with FaceTiming his ex in my car because I was just like, in my head, I was just like, it's no way that just happened. Yes, the fuck it did. It clearly just happened, and you let it go.
I feel like that's gonna be we have to talk about this. Like, it's gonna be a good one and a good neural conversation to have. That you record this, and now they talk about relationships.
Okay.
That'd be so good.
As a mini-sode or like just a conversation? Because this is a conversational episode.
A conversation.
Okay.
Because your mini episodes have to probably be something a little smaller.
Yeah.
Mini-sodes
are supposed to be like a 30 minutes. This is supposed to be an hour. We're approaching an hour and a half. But honestly, I'm drunk. I'm having a great time.
I know. I was supposed to stop at 1:30. I know you hate to edit. I know you hate to edit.
I don't hate to edit because, like I said, well, I do, but I don't. It's a little bit tedious to edit, yes, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I keep saying it because I don't. But like I said, I think I'm fucking hilarious, and I'm so excited to go back and listen.
Look
to
at this one.
Like, I think this is good. So it's like I go back and I'll listen to shit, and then listening to things like I'll go back and listen. And then I come up with like the titles based off of what somebody said. But I think the only tedious part is like the constant level changes because we be loud and I don't know this mic shit. If you know this mic shit, help me.
Help her figure it out, honey. Well, like, we're gonna figure out one day. But no worries.
It's listen. If y'all are here, y'all know it's worth it to be here. Great time. You'll never know what you're gonna get
at all. Guys, we're slowly reaching that 1 hour 30-minute mark, honey.
The longest.
Make sure y'all subscribe.
Yes, subscribe to the YouTube. Everything is 2 scripples 1 pole.
2 scripples.
Bitch.
1 pole.
2 SKRIPPAS 1 POLE. Bitch. 2 scripples 1 pole. That is YouTube. That is Patreon. Cause listen, one thing I'm not about to do is edit all this shit. I'll edit the minisodes because that's supposed to be free on YouTube. But if you want to see this actual footage, you need to head over
to and edit.
Patreon. Yeah, I'm not. The only thing I might
cut it out.
The footage on Patreon is not edited because I just don't have time. Unless it's like something that's very.
It's wrong.
Unless it's something that's like
certain stuff you don't want to hear.
Yeah,
of course.
But for the most part. Yeah, and you're gonna see me and Pole Torian. That's what I was about to say. I'm drunk, but yeah, you know what the fuck I meant. Me and Torian.
That's okay. She's gonna get it.
You know what I'm saying. Behind the scenes foreplay, access to events once we start having them, and I'm telling you, we got some hot shit coming, y'all. Just be patient.
Right.
We working on it, but we got the ideas. They is brewing.
And if y'all see this video on YouTube, Patreon, or Instagram, comment below what kind of topics y'all want to hear about.
Please.
What would y'all like to hear? Because we already know what we're going to talk about in Zoo, but we want to hear
I will literally talk about any and everything.
We're open book.
Very open. And I have substance too. It's not all about sex. I have substance. We have substance, okay? So YouTube covered that. Patreon covered that. Instagram. I mean, if you just happen to follow this like this audio. 2 scripts 1 poll. We also have a backup page because shadow banning for black content creators is a thing. 2 scripts 1 poll the pod.
Wow.
Yeah, we had to be proactive, especially for pole dancers of color. That is a big thing where they be like deleting our posts and shadow banning us. I feel like there's something else, which is another topic for another day. It's something else, but I'm drunk, Tal. What am I trying to say? Patreon, YouTube. I have an OnlyFans, but you gotta if you don't have my OnlyFans, you gotta DM me. Baby.
But just be ready for 2 strippers and 1 pole to take over the mother effing world. They're gonna be so much stuff they're gonna start doing. Kia and Tori, they're gonna start doing so many different stuff. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And y'all get notifications is ready for when we post anything. Just make sure y'all ready because 2 scribbles and 1 pole is about to do something real large and tall.
Big purr. You heard it here first, bitch. Shit, it was something. Oh, before I gotta throw in a quick ad, y'all. Go to Balesa. The link is in the bio. Use code BB2S1P30 for 30% off. Whoever you are at the time of this recording, it was one person. I got a notification the other night, and you bought a toy, and I got the notification. So whoever you are, show yourself. I appreciate you.
Girl.
Don't bring her to mama. Then you get a number. Right, y'all. Some brain in that backseat. All right, y'all. We out. 2 scribbles 1 pole. Bitch.